Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of All About April. I am so excited to get into today's focus, which is October's book of the month. So if you're unaware, my book club, we pick a book every single month and we read about it, we rate it, and we discuss the impact that it has had on us. And it's always good to be able to learn how people see books through their lenses. This particular book I'm really excited about because my background is history. What book am I talking about? I'm talking about Brooding Over Bloody Revenge by Nikki M. Taylor. She is a chair in the Department of History at Howard University. This is her fourth book, and I think that this book is going to be really impactful. Actually, I know it is. I'm 3 or 4 pages in, and y'all, I'm already underlining like crazy, and y'all know I'm going to be putting my tabs. But I didn't have them with me to be able to tab them. I'm only on the introduction. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, she went there. So I have a background in history. I studied primarily, I took Protestant Reformation classes and so forth, but I really wanted to learn about slavery in the Americas. I really wanted to learn about early American history as well. But what I have grown to see, especially over the past few years, is how there has been a change in identifying the significance of Black women within history, especially during slavery times. Women were not just sitting back and allowing things to happen. And that's exactly what this book is talking about. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've talked about Ona Judge, George and Martha Washington's slave, and how she, escaped to freedom and ultimately what her life was like. An amazing book. But in this particular book, let me go on ahead and read to you exactly what it's about so that you can get the general gist of it, because I think that you will truly enjoy it. So it says, from the colonial through the antebellum era, enslaved women in the USA used lethal force as the ultimate form of resistance. They were not just compliant, y'all. By amplifying their voices and experiences, Brooding Over Bloody Revenge, the name of the book, strongly challenges assumptions that enslaved women only participated in covert, nonviolent forms of resistance, when in fact, they consistently seized justice for themselves and organized toward revolt. Nikki M. Taylor expertly reveals how women killed for deeply personal instances of injustice committed by their owners. The stories presented, which span centuries and legal contexts, demonstrate that these acts of lethal force were carefully premeditated. Enslaved women planned how and when their enslavers would die, what weapons and accomplices were necessary, and how to evade capture in the aftermath. Original and compelling, Brooding Over Bloody Revenge opens a window into the lives and philosophies of enslaved women who had their own ideas about justice and how to achieve it. Now, with me being, 3 to 4 pages in, I can tell you she's not just giving information. She's also citing it with facts, which I am a big thing about in regards to history. She has facts, she has the numbers, the percentages to prove it, and I am just astounded by the information that I've read so far within this book. So I hear this saying all the time, like, I'm not my ancestors, and I hate it. I hate it because I don't think we realize these people were not just accepting what happened. They were persecuted for rebelling, for not complying. And it was very serious. One of the things that I think is very significant, I'm just gonna touch on this, I don't wanna get too much into it, but Nikki mentions how local authorities suppressed news stories about these incidents because publicizing such crimes could seriously threaten the social, racial, and gender order. And there's a citation for that. So that means she has proof of that. So what we're seeing here, what we're learning about, yes, women did rebel, but y'all, it could be much, much more. And we don't have that information because they did not want to tell us. There are things that have been destroyed. There's evidence that has been suppressed. There has been evidence that has been lost. And I think that this is just so impactful. This book is, it is about 230 pages with minus the bibliography. And like I told y'all, I think that this is going to be really, really impactful. I am going to do a full review on this after my book club meeting. God spare I'm able to make it this particular month. But if you are interested in learning a little bit more about enslaved women and how they participated in resistance, then Brooding Over Bloody Revenge is going to do that for you. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, you're gonna love it. And I'm also gonna have this available in my Benable store. You can click the link from my description to be able to have access to that. But let's get into a little bit more history so that we can become more knowledgeable. I love it, and I think the more that we gain access to this, the more that we can just participate in society as people who are aware. Yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. And I hope those of you who are finding interest in novels like these, that you share what you like about them as well. If you've read it or you plan to read it, let me know in the comments as well. Can't wait to talk with y'all about it. In the meantime, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all later. Bye.